Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from Phone Bunch, and today we are reviewing the game changer Motorola Moto E. It comes in at about Rs 7,000 with a whole lot of features. On the left of the device you can see absolutely nothing. Matte black plastic at the bottom, glossy at the top. You have a secondary noise cancellation microphone, 3.5 audio jack at the top. Power lock and unlock button as well as the volume rocker on the right. Both are a bit difficult to press, they are a bit squishy as well. Don't offer good travel. At the bottom, you have your micro USB data syncing and charging port. At the back, you have the 5 megapixel fixed focus camera as well as the Motorola dimple right there. The back has a very nice soft touch rubberized feel, and you can see the angular design as well. It's rounded so that it fits in your palm perfectly, and both the buttons are reachable with your fingers too. Solid construction throughout. However, we did run into some issues with the back cover. As you see, the back cover is actually a bit loose. If you see the right top, you can see how loose that actually is. Now we have heard of this issue from some other users as well. The back cover becomes a bit loose, and that's due to the locks of the phone. But still, it's quite sturdy in itself. Now this is an issue which we will definitely investigate further. So you have a 1980 mAh battery, micro SD card slot, and you have two micro SIM card slots right there as well. It's a 3G capable phone. You have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, FM radio as well. So I'll put the other back cover that we got, the colored ones. It's the Moto shell. Now this cover fits quite perfectly, but then again, there is a bit of give in this too. It seems that actually the locks of the phone which are supposed to hold the cover in place have become loose with just a little bit of use. Now this is not a widespread issue, but some users have definitely complained about this. You have a 4.3-inch QHD display, 960 by 540 pixels, proximity sensor, light sensor and notification LT up top. Main speakerphone of the phone is actually in the front and it's quite loud. The display, as you can see, has excellent viewing angles. There is no distortion in colors or brightness. I'll just change some wallpaper so that you can see the color reproduction yourself. You can see colors are vibrant. The display is quite bright as well. It's viewable in direct sunlight. And you can see no distortion in colors or brightness. Brilliant display here. And it's quite pixel dense and sharp too. It comes with Gorilla Glass 3 protection as well. So it's scratch resistant. And then you have a water repellent coating as well, which protects it from water splashes. And the touch response is also quite good. It's accurate, and the display supports 5 points of touch, which is a first in this segment. Talking about network and call quality, this is your default dialer interface. It's a new smart dialer with Android KitKat. Not many options are present. Now this is your default call log. Again, very simple to use. We didn't have any issues with network or call quality. Reception is adequate, and the earpiece is quite loud. Speakerphone doesn't crackle at full volume. Now this is dual SIM settings. You can change the SIM card color, and then you can also customize which particular SIM card is to be used for messaging as well as calls. Handy features, and you can do that with mobile data as well. Connectivity options include USB tethering, Wi-Fi hotspot as well as Bluetooth tethering. So all options are available on this phone. Now if we come to the camera, we have a separate camera review. You should see that. A very basic camera interface. It has all the things you need. You can store your images to SD card or phone storage. Taking image is just a tap away. Video quality is rather decent. Now here are some image samples. On the left normal, on the right HDR. HDR mode actually works quite well. So it's the mode you should use. But there is definite lack of sharpness in these images, which can be seen in this image. On the left you have scaled, on the right at 100% crop. There is definite lack of sharpness. Now the colors do seem a bit oversaturated as well. You can see lack of focus in this image. It's a near shot. There is no autofocus on the camera, so distant shots still look a bit okay, but they seem a bit oversaturated at times. As soon as you get any bright color, it becomes oversaturated. Links to the camera review, video samples and image sample will be in the description. Now this is the default headset that you get with the device. It's the same one we got with the Moto G as well. Now these sound quite good. It has a single button interface to end and receive calls, microphone right there, and a silver pin. Now let's listen to some music. The speakerphone is quite loud. It's clear, it doesn't crackle at full volume. Have a listen. Now you do get an equalizer with the Moto E as well. So you see right there, you have several options available. I'll just turn that on so that you can see the difference in audio. It works quite well. The headset adds additional functionality. You can pause or play tracks, and by double tapping, you can skip to the next track as well. Definitely handy. Now this is the default FM radio interface. You can simply jump to any of the channels that have been found by scanning, and you can set your own favorite channels, so they will be sorted out here. This is the default interface as you see. You can skip or find channels by just tapping on the fast forward buttons as well. Now there is no FM recording, but you can switch to headphones as well as speakerphone. Now we are playing a 720p video. 1080p videos are a bit laggy and there is frame drops, but here as you see, no such issues. Absolutely smooth. Now we are playing a 480p video that's in HQ or high quality mode on YouTube. It's an unboxing of the Moto E. Again, smooth video playback, no issues here.
At the back you do have some specifications. The display is...
Coming to software, the Moto E runs Android 4.4.2 KitKat right out of the box. You can see no new options in notification toggles as well. Let's get into About Phone. So from here you can see it's the Moto E running Android 4.4.2. Plus Motorola has also promised an update to the next Android iteration, which will be Android 4.4.3. You have OTA updates available on the phone as well. We have already shown you these options. Coming to sound, as I said, you have an equalizer. So that's the audio effects framework. You can change your ringtones and other things from right here. Now coming to display, you have an option to disable the notification LED, which is right next to the main earpiece. Coming to storage, you have 2.16 GB right out of the box, but it gets used up very quickly. Apps are movable to the SD card, but USB OTG is not supported. As you can see, you have about 915 MB that's available to the system out of 1 GB RAM. And apps are movable to the SD card, which you see right there, but app data still needs to be in the internal storage. Now coming to battery life, Motorola promises 24 hours of battery life with mixed usage, and we can concur that it's absolutely true. With battery saver option on, you can easily get through 1 day with more to spare. Coming to location, you do have GPS on this phone. You can set the mode to high accuracy, battery saving or device only. It's able to triangulate your location within a few seconds. Coming to security options, let's get into screen lock. You do have pattern, pin and password, but no new option here. You can install apps from unknown sources, side loading, and you do have Android Device Manager as well as Motorola Device Policy, which let you find your phone if it's lost, erase it, ring it, or even lock it. Now we have seen all these options already. Printing is a new option which came with Android 4.4 KitKat. So you can use a supported printer to print directly from your phone. So these are all the different options that are available. Now let's get back to the home screen. So you have 5 home screens in all. You can't increase that number. It's a default launcher. You can see here 2 app drawer. Not many apps have come pre-installed, just the basic Google apps. Rest of the apps have been installed by us. It's a very stock Android experience. You cannot sort apps in the app drawer. You can install your own launcher as well. Now this is the Motorola Alert app. It's been recently launched. It will notify your family members in case you are in an emergency. Then this is Motorola Assist. You can schedule your phone to get silent at night or while you are in a meeting. Very handy features. We have already shown that to you. Now this is Motorola Migrate. You can transfer your contacts, call logs, messages from your Android or iPhone to the Moto E. You can see those in our video for the Moto G. Now this is the default swipe enabled keyboard. It's a new AOSP keyboard and you can see it's so easy to type and it's quite fast as well. Now let's come to web browsing. So we have loaded up phonebunch.com. Our mobile website has opened up. You can see no issues in scrolling. It's quite smooth. Now we are jumping to our desktop website. Here too you can see scrolling is rather smooth, but it takes a little bit of time for the text and images to reflow. But pinch to zoom, as you see, is absolutely smooth here. And there is no lag. A little bit of jittery sometimes, but then again you have to remember this is a very heavy web page. Now this is a really sharp display and text looks absolutely crisp. Even in terms of general performance and day-to-day use, there is no lag in the interface. It's fluid and you can see the touch response is excellent. The Moto E scored brilliantly in our benchmark tests and we were able to play some high-end games on it as well. Even though apps are not movable to the SD card, you should definitely have a look at our gaming review. Now Google Now works perfectly on this device, which is more of a rarity in this segment particularly. The Moto E with its launch price of about Rs 7,000 became a thing of nightmares for the rest of the mobile manufacturers. With its great display, Gorilla Glass 3 and replaceable back covers, it became an instant hit overnight. Now we do have some issues. These buttons are really squishy, hard to press as well. The cover is a bit loose, but the display remains excellent. It has good viewing angles and you can see you have such colorful back covers. You can customize your phone, you can change it up. It's like having a new phone every single day. Now the issue with the back cover is not a major one because we have not seen so many users complaining of it. But yes, for some users it definitely exists. Other than that, it has great construction, good performance, Corning Gorilla Glass 3 for scratch resistance, water repelling coating as well. So a lot of these features are unheard of in this segment, which is why Moto E is a true game changer. You can watch our unboxing, gaming as well as camera review of the Moto E from right here. We'll be back with more phones. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. If you have any questions, just hit us in the comment section. Thanks for watching and have a great day.